got a question for you. Are you in a job that's making you feel sick? Well, if you are, you're not alone. As a matter of fact, about 70% of Americans say they either hate their job or are completely disengaged. Today on DelmarvaLife, we're going to introduce you to a woman who walked off the job and into a new career.
New designs are what the bioengineers from Johns Hopkins University were calling for when it came to fighting the threat of Ebola. And you would think virologists, public health workers, nurses, and doctors would step up to the plate, right? Wrong. Turns out it was a couture gown designer who came up with a life-saving design. See how this woman moved from silk and lace to plastic and Velcro.
Well, superbugs are invading big-name hospitals, showing once again that antibiotic-resistant parasites are a thing of the future, not the past. You're going to find out what's causing them, just how big of a problem it can be, and what a local medical center is doing to protect you from getting infected.
Protection is what this guy needed after he was shot and left for dead. But thanks to a few romantics and a hot air balloon ride, he's back on the road to recovery. We have his story.
Plus, a lot of animals are in need of a warm place and a heart to call home. You're going to see just how big of a problem a lack of pet adoptions is and how you can literally save a life.
And the Ashley Mitchell Band is here to help bring our weekend to life. DelmarvaLife starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopper. Welcome to DelmarvaLife from Historic Studio D.
Can I tell him? Can I tell him?
Please,
Can I tell him?
Please do.
I have been waiting so long to announce this. We would like to welcome a new member to the DelmarvaLife family.
There he is.
Take a look at this little cutie. This is William Clayton Hearn, the fourth. He is the beautiful baby boy of our senior producer, Annie Hearn, and her husband, Clayton. Now, William was born Thursday morning at 10:32, weighing in at 7 pounds, 5 ounces, 22 inches long.
Oh,
Isn't he adorable?
Goodness, what a kid.
Yeah.
What a
Congratulations,
kid.
Annie and Clayton.
Yes.
We're so happy.
Happy for you. While we're talking about babies, have you heard the uproar over this baby in a flag? Take a look at this. Vanessa Hicks, who is a veteran, she's now a photographer, she took this photo of a father in his uniform holding his newborn in the flag as a symbol of what he is fighting for. Okay? It's polarized people who've seen it to the point that she has actually been bullied online. She nearly deleted it from her Facebook page until she realized that if she did, the cyberbullies would then win.
Right.
She is now standing her ground. Vanessa says that she took this photo for every American serviceman and woman.
What do you think of that?
I love that
I
picture.
love it too. I think she's putting something precious into something else precious.
Into something else precious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Lieutenant Tim Robinson with the Wycomico County Sheriff's Office won't be with us Monday, but we wanted to let you know about yet another fugitive that's been featured here on DelmarvaLife. Like Keith Jermaine Ayers was wanted by the Sheriff's Office on 2 district court bench warrants issued for failure to appear in September on credit card fraud and theft charges. So
did it again.
You did it again.
Good job.
Thank you so much.
Also want to take this opportunity to congratulate 2015 Local Jefferson Award winner Brittany Hines. Brittany was one of 10 Local Jefferson Award winners honored last night at an award ceremony held here at WWOC. At only 24 years old, she's already accomplished so much in her life. She started an organization known as Brit's Troops, which has worked with the Captain's Cove community, Greenbackville Methodist Church, and area businesses to raise money and collect items for the troops. Brittany will now join other award winners from around the country in a national ceremony that will be held in June in Washington, D.C.
Representing the Eastern Shore of Virginia.
Yes,
and you know who else is representing the Eastern Shore of Virginia? Chincoteague. Now, they may not have made Budget Travel School a small town, but we're not done yet. St. Michael's is in the running for USA Today's Best Coastal Small Town. There are 20 coastal small towns with populations less than 20,000 nominated for USA Today's list, and you can vote for your favorite. Now, the 10 towns with the most votes will be included in a final list. As of yesterday afternoon, St. Michael's was listed at number 10. Voting ends at noon on Monday.
So vote early, vote often. Well, it has become quite the tradition this time of year in Ocean City, the St. Patrick's Day Parade, and it's happening this weekend.
Oh yeah, it's a day filled with marching bands, floats, and an Irish American festival with food, drink, and merriment. And DelmarvaLife Sean Streicher joins us now from Ocean City. Love the shirt, Sean.
Jimmy and Lisa, we basically have a party going on out here. We're outside of Shenanigans on the boardwalk in Ocean City, and I'm with a couple of guys that are way more than excited for the parade coming up tomorrow. I want to start things off with Buck Man here. Buck, first and foremost, we got people coming by saying we'll see you tomorrow. They're excited for the parade. Is the parade going to be happening?
With a bit of luck of the Irish, we're definitely going to have a parade. It's, we're checking the weather constantly, and we'll make a decision sometime later today. But we're going to have a parade.
So you've only canceled it twice in the 34-year history.
34 years, we've canceled twice, and once was severe wind, not rain. So if it's a light rain early in the morning, we can live with that. But, we'll make a decision today sometime.
Which is really good news, because this is the biggest parade you guys have ever had.
Yeah, no question about that. As of last night, I got 128 entries, and when I say entries, some of them have 4, 5, 6, 7 vehicles in it. So it's going to be a very, very long parade this year. Entertaining parade. We got a lot of great new events, and it's going to be good.
Great. So those floats are coming for the parades. Dennis, now you're on the parade committee.
Yeah.
Who's going to be here? What can people expect?
Well, Sean, it wouldn't be a St. Patrick's Day parade without pipers. So we're going to have the Chesapeake Caledonia Pipe and Drum Group from the Western Shore, our own Ocean City Pipe and Drum Group from Ocean City, Maryland, 2 high school bands, Stephen Decatur and Sussex Central, and lots of floats. Shenanigans here will have a float in. They always do. Beautiful float. Secrets, BJs, to name a few, is to not name them all, unfortunately, but lots of people will be there. It's it's very colorful.
Yeah, we got over 100. We can't name them all. And you have some extinguished guests coming from Ireland.
We do. Thank you. Well, we have Mr. Derek Hannon, who's the first Secretary of the Embassy of Ireland, is going to come down and march with us. And our very special guests, Kathy and Mike Higgins, who are the Grand Marshals of this year's St. Patrick's Day Parade. They're co-treasurers, do a lot of the heavy lifting, and it's our chance to honor them.
Hey, Buck, I'm going to step in front of you again. I'm going to bring over Nick. Now, a lot of people come to town, so you run Shenanigans. You're the manager here. You got to be excited as well.
Well, absolutely. I mean, this is what we look forward to every year here at Shenanigans. So it's our big party. You know, this is our quote unquote our New Year's Eve. So we've geared up for this for 3-4 weeks now, and we're prepared. We got the corned beef and cabbage ready to roll, and the shepherd's pies, and plenty of Irish music ready to roll too.
Great. So last but not least, I want to know the who, what, where, and when. When is this all going down?
Well, the parade starts at 12 noon promptly. We start lining up on 61st Street, but for the audience, they should line up south of 57th Street, because it takes me 5 blocks to line all the entries up. It's so you want to be south of 57th, then you can see everything, and you should come early. We have people actually that will show up late this evening and put beach chairs out, and
they get their spots ready. And guys, everyone at home, breathe a sigh of relief. Smell it. Summer is coming, and get out here tomorrow. It doesn't matter if you're Irish or not, because at the Ocean City St. Patrick's Day Parade, everybody's Irish. Jimmy and Lisa, back to you guys.
He makes that hat look good, doesn't he?
Does. And the glasses. Don't forget the glasses.
Yeah, the glasses are good too. Now, there are other St. Patrick's Day parades and parties tomorrow. Most notably at noon, there's a St. Patrick's Day party at Mespillion River Brewing in Milford. Mespillion's going to celebrate with special Irish-themed brews, corned beef tacos from the Taqueria, and a performance by the hardworking Chapel Street Junction. Now, the 5th annual St. Patrick's Day pub crawl starts tomorrow evening at 5 in Milford. The event will feature 9 Milford bars, restaurants, as well as other venues. Commemorative T-shirts are going to be sold for between $16 and $21 at the participating venues. Now, participating vendors are printed on the back, and you get each one checked off when you visit.
And you know what? If it does rain, it'll just seem that much more like Ireland, right?
That's right.
Well, if the spring-like weather that we have been having has you itching to get out into the garden and work on your green thumb, here's an event that may satisfy that need until it's time to plant. Atkins Arboretum in Ridgely is hosting a landscape design workshop. Now, 3 experienced landscape designers with avid gardeners will lead this all-day extensive workshop. Challenges of homeowners in the Chesapeake Bay region will be addressed, and topics include analyzing the challenges and opportunities of your property, developing a plan for circulation and unique features, designing rooms for outdoor living, and so much more. The workshop is Saturday, March 28th from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., but you want to register for this now. And if you want more information on how to register, go to our website, WBOC.com. Click on our picture at the top of the page.
Now, a little bit later on that night, you can make plans to attend the 7th annual Bism's Big Bash.
Yeah,
Get that right? Go ahead.
it is right. This is a major fundraising for Blind Industries and Services of Maryland's Eastern Shore Senior Services Program. Now, BISM is a not-for-profit organization that provides employment and rehabilitation opportunities to blind and low vision individuals. Now, at this event, they're going to have live music, a DJ, dinner, beverages, auctions, so much more. Tickets are $30 in advance, $35 at the door. The BISM Big Bash is Saturday, March 28th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Mardella Springs Fire Hall. For more information, call this number, 410-749-1366. And we want to welcome a few of those members here to the
Thanks
audience.
for coming,
Thank
guys.
you for
Wonderful
joining
having you
us.
here. BISM's Big Bash. Great way
Bash,
to raise money. And something else that's actually come up with a lot of money. The American Legion Auxiliary of Dorchester, Post 91, has made a tremendous contribution. Take a look at this picture here. On the left is Shelley Cheeseman with the Cambridge and Pocomoke VA clinics. Next to her are Phyllis Como and Patsy Creighton of Dorchester Post 91. That's R. David Edwards receiving the check for the VA Maryland healthcare system. That check is for nearly $14,000 to benefit patients throughout the state.
Wow, that's awesome.
You have bird feeders?
Uh-huh, I like bird feeders.
If you ever had a bird feeder, you know that your worst enemy's the squirrel.
Squirrel,
Yeah.
yes.
Those pesky little squirrels always seem to know where to go to find a meal. Probably something to do with the birds, I'm thinking. Anyway, first, that darn thing had actually climbed that wrought iron stand. But lo and behold, runs into the squirrel shield.
Okay.
Now what? So what he does, he's going to back off a little bit, run up a nearby fence, and do a little recon.
Oh, no, he isn't.
You know, I think I can get there from here.
Oh!
That, my friend, is an acrobatic squirrel.
Well, it looks like that squirrel could catch just about anything. Still ahead on DelmarvaLife, it's safe to say most of us have caught a bug or two over the harsh winter months, and for the most part, everyone has recovered okay. But there's an alarm going up about superbugs. Find out what they are and why they're steadily becoming a bigger risk to your family.
We're also going to meet a Maryland woman who's helping save the lives of people exposed to dangerous, even deadly bugs one stitch at a time. Why she says a wedding dress and a hazmat suit have more in common than you might think.
And a little later on,
I can't even seem to...
the Ashley Mitchell Band rocks us into the weekend. DelmarvaLife, we'll be right back.
DelmarvaLife is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.